Chapter 73, The Battle Between Main Peak's Top Disciples, who is the number one of the outer sect. Sword Immortal Descendant Liu, Prenatal Sword Womb, returned to the original. Cultivation of Swordsmanship without bottlenecks, unlimited limit, sword intent tending to perfection. Han Yi, looking at the orange treasure attribute he had just absorbed, fell into a prolonged silence. 10,000 points. This attribute requires too many points to upgrade. However, it seems reasonable. Sword Immortal Descendant, such a bullish attribute, with extremely high limits, born to be a proud and superior figure. Currently, he has 3 powerful attributes related to Sword Cultivator, Sword Art Mastery, Sword Heart Clarity, Sword Immortal Descendant. After the end of the Intersect competition, he will start collecting attributes related to swordsmanship. He needs to put some effort into Chu Shanyu to pluck a bit more because there is almost nothing left to pluck from Da Niu. When the time comes, a body cultivator who wields both swords. Proficient in alchemy and spiritual plants, a hexagonal warrior is about to be born. Thinking of this, he looked at Chu Shanyu with a hint of envy in his eyes. Liu Chengfeng's defeat was not injustice, such terrifying strength was like an invincible existence in the same realm. The first of the inner sect, Chu Shanyu. Did I actually witness the rise of a sword Dao genius? Is there a possibility that she was a genius from birth, born at the finish line? Hearing the exclamation from the surrounding inner sect disciples, Han Yi felt the pressure. Perhaps he shouldn't compare with Chu Shanyu, he had not been among the inner sect's disciples for long. If he could rank in the top 3 of the outer sect, it would also be a good ending, he thought. As he thought, he suddenly saw the normally inaccessible Chu Shanyu descend from the ascending immortal platform and waved at him. She came over obediently and said softly, "I will also watch your big competition. Good luck." Han Yi was stunned at first, and then he burst into a relieved smile. "Okay, where does so much pressure come from? Just work hard and that's it." The inner sect competition has ended, but the outer sect competition is just heating up. Break time is over. Han Yi returned to the ascending immortal platform of the outer sect, and noticed that many more female disciples were looking at him along the way. You must know that there were none before. Could it be that I also have a peach blossom fate now? Han Yi was astonished and couldn't believe that peach blossom luck was so effective. It was truly amazing. His body disappeared into the formation technique, and a disciple, clad in green robe who was holding a pill furnace, appeared before his eyes. Yo, it's a disciple from Yangshen Peak. What a perfect timing, as I wanted to learn alchemy. Han Yi stretched and squinted. I am the top disciple from Yangshen Peak, Su Zhaonan, please advise. The gentleman was very polite, even greeted him. Pure Yang Peak's top disciple, Han Yi. Yangshen Peak's top disciple, are you the one who mastered the blazing flame? Han Yi's eyes suddenly became serious, reminded of the strategy given by senior brother Pei. Do not get touched by the true fire, or you will die instantly. You must destroy the opponent's pill furnace. The opponent is good at long-range attacks, so find a chance to approach. It is indeed me. My master has ordered a quick battle, so I apologize in advance. Su Zhaonan suddenly consumed several elixirs, and the true ki in his body rolled up. Then, he gently raised his hand, and the next second, the flaming Yangyan blazing flame rose directly in his palm. This true fire seemed alive as it automatically drilled into the pill furnace, and the fragrance of medicine filled the air. Han Yi had fought with disciples from Yangshen Peak before, and they usually consumed elixirs and then battled by pulling and dragging using the pill furnace's Dan fire. But Su Zhaonan, who was standing in front of him now, seemed different. Su Zhaonan held up 2 fingers, and the jumping true fire shot towards Han Yi, gathering into several small flaming snakes. Han Yi took out his profound thunder blade, poured true ki into it, and a purple thunder strike hit the flaming snakes. But it was quickly swallowed by the snakes formed by the flames. Quite fierce. Han Yi was slightly surprised, his gaze sank and became serious. Then it's fire versus fire. The ferocious fire gang ki converged into a long stream, and Han Yi cast the spell at the same time. Fireball technique. Each fireball made from ferocious fireball moved forward with gang ki, covering Su Zhaonan's small snakes. Su Zhaonan's figure flashed and appeared before the fireball. The lid of the pill furnace automatically opened, and blue attribute points fell from his body. Clang! The lid was closed again. Han Yi couldn't approach and let alone collect the attribute points. "Thank you," Su Zhaonan said modestly, and then swiftly took out a red elixir, swallowed it in one gulp. And his body immediately surged with vigor, and his true ki turned red. Is it the blood pill? Upon seeing this, Han Yi recognized it immediately. The blood pill can briefly enhance one's vitality, greatly improving the quality of true ki. Prior to this, he had gone through a large number of elixirs to identify which spiritual plants sell best, remembering them all thanks to his book Smelling Intelligence. Your cultivation is still inadequate. Maybe once you break through to the Sea Realm, you may stand a chance, Su Zhaonan said with a serious expression. With the power of a blood pill, his true ki was more robust, but his cultivation was much higher than that of Han Yes. With a wave of his hand, 3 clusters of burning flames condensed. In the void, boiling the tumbling medicine juice suspended in the air. Several clusters of blue attributes fell on the ground, and not just 1 or 2. This guy, he can make 4 furnaces of elixir at the same time. Han Yi frowned, leaping up to dodge the fire snake condensed from the scorching sun, which was quite troublesome. Su Zhaonan's speed became very fast, and he immediately flashed above Han Ye's head. Attempted to cover with one palm, the power of the blood pill, the palm grasped with true fire, bore down on him. Good chance. Hanya was overjoyed. He knew his own weaknesses and strengths, but the opponent did not know his. Daring to approach him was just asking for a beating. Water. Azure Water Genki. Hanya used spells to condense a large amount of water flow to protect his right fist. His ki and blood flowed like a dragon, and he was not afraid of the opponent. Bang! That was fists collided instantly, setting off waves of ki. So hard! Such great power! Su Zhaonan scrunched up his eyebrows, his expression changing. He hadn't expected the opponent's strength to be so terrifying. He shouldn't have gotten close. He was too impatient. Get down! Hanya yelled, the unrivaled tyrant body displaying its might. One arm roaring with both dragon and tiger force, suppressing it with divine power. Boom! Su Zhaonan was thrown straight back, and while in midair, he began to prepare his magic and control the pill furnace. Just as Han Yi was about to follow up with another attack, the 3 clusters of true fire in midair converged, and the pill furnace flew towards him. But Han Yi was already prepared, and with a large hand, he threw the profound thunder blade in his hand, and a blue arc of light flashed past. Ding! The pill furnace was immediately knocked over, with true ki serving as a guide. The thunder blade struck the outer wall of the furnace, suppressing its movement. Without the pill furnace, the alchemy master's combat power will certainly decline, so without hesitation, Han Yi eliminated him. Still a bit difficult to deal with. Han Yi wiped the sweat from his forehead, finally in a state of relief. If the opponent doesn't get close to him, he might not necessarily win. Finding opportunities can be hard. The main problem was that the blazing flame was too annoying. It was difficult to get close. Plus, this guy took too many elixirs before the battle, and his true ki storage, speed, and other aspects were maxed out. He moved forward to pick up the many blue attributes. Attribute obtained, extremely skilled at alchemy 1J. Attribute obtained, extremely skilled at alchemy 2J. Attribute obtained, extremely skilled at alchemy 1J. J extremely skilled at alchemy blue. Your alchemy is very advanced, easily creating more elixirs and raising the quality. Not bad, not bad. Han Yi was very satisfied with this attribute. If he, just like Su Zhaonan, could make 4 furnaces of elixir at the same time, and along with Alchemy Maniac, his alchemy talent would be even stronger. After resting for a while and taking an elixir to replenish his true ki, he couldn't help but think, if I knew alchemy, I could, like Su Zhaonan, swallow all kinds of elixirs before the battle, otherwise buying them one by one would be too expensive. At present, he could only buy some cheap elixirs. Elixirs like blood pills, which were of medium earth-grade quality, cost 700 or 800 spirit stones per bottle. Buying them would surely be a loss, as they were too expensive. Whoosh! Their sting time was over. The transfer light appeared again. Here it comes. Han Yi stood up, holding the profound thunder blade, a grin on his face. He actually wanted to see what grand disciple he hadn't fought before. With the light dissipating, what appeared in front of him was not a person. It was a sturdy black panther with crimson beast pupils, and sitting on it was a lady with a gentle demeanor wearing a long skirt. There was a dimple on her cheek, her skin was crystal clear, and she was as soft and as beautiful as jade. A head of silver hair flowed down by the ears, very striking. The woman's pupils were ocean blue, which was very rare. Han Yi had not seen this type before. The woman lightly stroked the restless black panther under her and laughed softly. All right, it will be over soon. Right away, attributes started to drop. With keen eyes, Han Yi wanted to see what it was. J'attribute discovered, proficient beast language. J proficient beast language green, you have the ability to communicate with other monstrous beasts and generate a certain degree of goodwill. Han Yi looked at her outfit and immediately guessed her identity. The big disciple of 10,000 Beasts Peak, Hua Yuchen,